Stampers, and thanks for joining me today. Today we'll be making this stinking cute card using Voila the Chef and also using the Country Living Cards a la Carte kit from Stampin' Up, which is so super cute. This is in our Occasions mini catalog this year. And it's just so cute together with the chef. And then on the inside, look at, got the little spoon and forks. This could be a great invitation or even just a card to someone who likes food. Or a thank you for coming to our party. Whatever. Such a super cute card. Let's get started. The first tip I'm going to use is Voila the Chef. I just love this guy, and this is the rest of his set. He's so fun. The designer paper is coming from the a la carte kit, which came with all of this really fun designer paper. Its original intent was to use as invitations, but I really just wanted to use it for designer paper because it was really pretty. My original chef uses this apricot appeal panel. So for this sample, I'm going to use the Ballet Blue. This is a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 panel of Very Vanilla, and I stamped the chef in basic black on him. I'm going to ink up the chef again in basic black and stamp him on the edge of our designer paper. And then I'm going to take some paper snips and cut that out. So once you're done, you'll have the top of his hat, and then you'll have his coat. These two pieces. Isn't that cool? I love that look. Then you'll take the chocolate chip Stampin' Right marker. So using the brush tip end of the Stampin' Right marker, I've colored in his pants, neckerchief, and his little upturned sleeve. And then I'm going to take some snail adhesive and I'm going to go right on the image because I can see exactly where this is going to go down. Then we'll stick down his coat and his hat. Isn't that awesome? If you have any gaps, you can take a black Stampin' Right marker and just fill it in. I just noticed I forgot this little piece right below his hat. Okay, next we're going to take the Mat Pack and the paper piercer, and we're going to pop holes in each of his buttons. And I'll take some vintage brads. I'll be using the antique brass out of this. I love that color, and it goes so well with this. That just pops right in the hole. You'll want 6 of them, and the backings just spread. Oops, sorry. Well, you can see my little mistake on the back. Good to know the paper has 2 sides. That just brings him to life. Isn't that awesome? So stinking cool. So I've taken this little serving dish and stamped it in some Silver Encore ink on some Very Vanilla cardstock, and I'll use my paper snips to cut that out. Once that's cut out, you're going to take one Stampin' Dimensional and stick it on the back, and we'll pop that right in his little serving platter. So stinking cool. Our card base is going to be Ballet Blue, and this is half a sheet cut the long way. So this is 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and then just use your bone folder for a nice. So next I'm going to take the paper cutter and a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch section of chocolate chip. I'm going to line it up diagonally, corner to corner. See, corner to corner, right on the paper cutter. And this will give us 2 triangular accents, and we're going to use one right down here on the bottom. And that just sticks down with some snail adhesive. And then we're going to take the remaining section of the designer paper from the a la carte kit, and we're going to cut this so it's 4 1/2 by 3 1/2, but I want to cut off this edge line so we don't see it. So we'll take a little chocolate chip ink and a sponge and sponge right around the edge. And then this just sticks on our matching designer panel. Oh my gosh, don't you just love it already? And then layer it on your card. And voila! Both done with the same a la carte kit. This is the Apricot Appeal designer paper, and here's the Ballet Blue. I just absolutely adore Voila the Chef. He is just so stinking cute. Be sure to visit my blog for tons more tutorials and bonus samples. Thanks for joining me today.